Your car's biggest killer isn't the engine. It's the $200 cooling system you never check. Right now, one bad hose or one skipped flush is standing between you and a four-figure repair bill. This isn't bad luck. It's neglect, and it's costing drivers thousands every single year. In the next few minutes, I'm walking you through the exact countdown of cooling system tricks that separate engines that hit 300,000 miles from engines that die at 60,000. Skip even one of these and you're gambling with your engine. Let's get into it. Number 13. Ignoring your coolant mixture is a gamble you don't even realize you're making. A jug of the wrong coolant costs you $8 at the parts store, and that tiny decision feels harmless in the moment. But mixing the wrong coolant type, like an old green formula in a car built for orange extended life coolant, creates a chemical reaction that eats gaskets from the inside. Owners of Chrysler and Dodge vehicles built between 2011 and 2016 have flooded forums complaining about intake manifold gasket failures traced directly back to coolant cross-contamination, and repair shops routinely quote $1,100 to $2,200 to fix the damage. This isn't a small oversight, it's a ticking time bomb sitting in your radiator right now. Get the mixture wrong once, and you're rolling the dice on your entire engine. Number 12. That dashboard coolant light you keep ignoring is screaming at you for a reason. It flashes on for 2 seconds, you shrug it off, and you keep driving like nothing happened. But low coolant means your engine is running hotter than it was ever designed to, and heat is the silent killer of every internal engine component. Consumer Reports has repeatedly flagged overheating as one of the top causes of catastrophic engine failure in vehicles over 80,000 miles. And once your engine overheats even once, you've likely warped the head, and that repair alone runs you $2,800 to $4,500. You are not saving time by ignoring that light. You are gambling with your entire transportation. Number 11. Your rubber hoses are aging faster than you think, and most drivers never check them until it's too late. A replacement hose costs you $15 to $30, which sounds almost insulting compared to what happens when you skip it. Hoses harden, crack, and blow out completely without warning, usually at highway speed when your engine is under the most stress. When a hose fails on the interstate, you're not just stranded, you're risking a rear-end collision as you scramble to pull over, and NHTSA has documented thousands of breakdown-related roadside crashes tied to sudden mechanical failure. A $15 hose is cheap. A tow, a rental car, and a hospital visit are not. Number 10. Your radiator cap looks like nothing, but it's holding your entire cooling system hostage. This tiny $12 piece of plastic and rubber is responsible for maintaining 15 to 16 pounds of pressure, and when it fails, your coolant boils at a dramatically lower temperature exactly when you need it most. Owners driving older Honda Civics and Toyota Camrys report mysterious overheating episodes that mechanics can't diagnose for weeks, only to discover the cap itself had lost its seal. That misdiagnosis alone can cost you $300 in labor before anyone even touches the real problem. Never underestimate the smallest part in the system, because it's often the one quietly betraying you. Number 9. Flushing your coolant every 30,000 miles feels like an unnecessary expense until you understand what old coolant actually becomes. For around $90, a proper flush removes acidic, broken-down fluid that has been slowly corroding your radiator from the inside for years. Skip it, and that acidic sludge attacks your water pump seals, your heater core, and your aluminum radiator tanks simultaneously. Shops report full cooling system rebuilds after neglected coolant service running anywhere from $2,200 to $3,800, and by then you're not fixing a part, you're rebuilding an entire system. This is the financial disaster hiding behind a maintenance item most people cross off their list without a second thought. Number 8. Dirty radiator fins are silently suffocating your engine every single time you sit in traffic. Cleaning them costs you nothing but 20 minutes and a garden hose, yet almost nobody does it. Bugs, road grime, and salt clog those thin metal fins until air simply cannot pass through anymore, and your engine starts running hot even when every other component is perfectly healthy. Drivers in northern states dealing with road salt see this constantly, with corrosion eating through fins until holes appear that can never be repaired. Ignore this and you're looking at a full radiator replacement running $600 to $900, all because you never grabbed a hose. Number 7. Your temperature gauge is trying to warn you and you're treating it like wallpaper. It costs you absolutely nothing to glance at it, Yet drivers consistently ignore subtle creeping increases until the needle is buried in the red. That gradual climb is your engine begging for help before a fan motor fully fails or a thermostat sticks closed. Catching that early temperature drift can be the difference between a $150 fan replacement and a full engine teardown costing you well over $4,000. Your gauge is not decoration, it's your final warning system, and ignoring it is pure regret waiting to happen. Number 6. Thermostats are cheap insurance that almost nobody buys until it's too late. A new thermostat runs you around $25, but a failed one either traps heat inside your engine block or prevents it from ever warming up properly, destroying fuel economy along the way. Mechanics report thermostat-related overheating failures leading to blown head gaskets that cost $2,800 to $4,500 to repair, an outcome that dwarfs the tiny part that caused it. This is one of the clearest examples of a costly mistake built entirely from avoidable neglect. $25 now, or thousands later, the choice has always been yours. Number 5. Your water pump is the beating heart of this entire system, and it rarely fails without giving you a warning first. Replacing it proactively runs $200 to $400 depending on your vehicle, but a sudden failure on the road can destroy your timing belt simultaneously, especially on interference engines found in countless Honda and Toyota models. When that happens, you're not looking at a simple pump job anymore, you're looking at valve damage and a repair bill that can climb past $2,200 in a single afternoon. Owners who ignored early grinding noises describe watching their engine die in real time on the side of the highway. Listen for that warning sound, because silence afterward is far more expensive. Number 4. Trapped air bubbles are the invisible saboteur nobody talks about. Bleeding your system properly after any service costs you nothing extra beyond a little patience, yet skipping this step leaves pockets of air creating hot spots throughout your engine block. Even a small amount of trapped air can quietly reduce your cooling efficiency enough to trigger overheating during stop-and-go traffic, the exact scenario where you're least prepared to deal with a breakdown. Drivers who skip proper bleeding often return to the shop within weeks confused about why their brand new coolant service didn't fix the overheating at all. Do it right the first time, because doing it twice always costs more. Number 3. Small coolant leaks are the quiet trap that destroys more engines than blowouts ever will. A $10 bottle of stop leak feels like a solution, but it's really a bandage covering a wound that keeps bleeding. Owners who top off instead of repairing describe watching a tiny driveway stain slowly become a full-blown rupture, usually on a road trip, usually at the worst possible time. What starts as an $85 fix spirals into engine damage averaging $3,500 to $12,000 once the system finally fails completely. Fix the leak the moment you see it, because every day you wait is a day closer to financial disaster. Number 2. Running plain water instead of real coolant is a decision that has ended more engines than bad mechanics ever have. It feels free, it feels harmless, and it is neither. Water freezes at 32 degrees and offers zero corrosion protection, and drivers who've made this mistake describe cracked engine blocks after a single unexpected cold snap and water pumps corroded so badly they resemble Swiss cheese within months. Full system damage from this single decision regularly runs $2,800 to $6,500, and in the worst cases, a full engine rebuild becomes your only option. This is not a shortcut, it's betrayal disguised as a savings tip. Number 1, and here is the $5 trick that beats every single item on this list combined. Always use distilled water in your cooling system, never tap water, never bottled water, only distilled. Tap water is loaded with minerals that bake onto your engine's internal surfaces the moment they heat up, creating scale deposits that block coolant passages exactly like cholesterol clogging an artery. A single gallon of distilled water costs you about $1, yet drivers who ignore this simple swap end up facing $1,800 to $3,200 in radiator and heater core damage within just a few years. This is the cheapest insurance policy your engine will ever have, and skipping it is the definition of a preventable money pit. You just learned the exact countdown that separates engines that outlast their owners from engines that die in a parking lot. Every single item on this list costs you almost nothing compared to the financial disaster waiting on the other side of neglect. Your cooling system doesn't need luck, it needs attention, and now you have everything required to protect it. If you want your engine to outlast your car payments, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.